All right, thank you, and we'll see you both then.
Thank you.
I've got Tanya Hansen and Joshua Gray.
Oh,
Good morning. And Mr. Gray is here.
Yes,
So,
I am.
What I have, um, what I have is a temporary family law order, but it looks like you had also submitted a temporary parenting plan and perhaps some other documents, and I don't have those with me. So I wasn't able to review them. And I think I'd like to do that. So my first, I guess, comment here is, should we put this over 1 to 2 weeks so we can get those documents to the court again? And I'm sorry to put you through the trouble of redoing them, but I just, they're not in the file that I got. Let me just see here. Just a minute. I don't see that as being part of the what's been filed in the court file either. So, Ms. Hansen, again, assuming you had a temporary parenting plan that you wanted the court to consider, can you get that to the court in the next couple days? And then I could put this over to the 15th for the next hearing.
yeah.
I'm being corrected here. Let me see. Oh, I did see that. Thank you. Mr. Gray, did you, it is filed here, and so I'm now looking at it. Mr. Gray, did you have a chance to see the proposed parenting plan?
Yes. Also, I did file and was granted emergency custody on January 26th
No parenting time.
with no parenting time signed by the judge.
You were, what was happened on January 26th again?
I was granted emergency custody
Oh,
of
emergency.
Oakland Gray.
All right, that is not in this file.
I was not served with any document stating that he has any custody papers still at all.
She was
Ask a couple
served.
questions. Is it Oakland? Is that how you pronounce your child's name?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where is it? It's a she, right? Where is
Yes.
she right now?
She is in my custody right now.
And that's based on the emergency order?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does Oakland see her mother at all?
No, Your Honor.
No, she does not.
Okay. All right, thank you for giving me that information.
You're welcome.
So we're going to do a couple things. Mr. Gray, I'd like you to file a copy of that emergency order in this case
Okay.
so that I can review it. Secondly, I will print off the proposed parenting plan and have that. Well, I'll be able to review it, but we do need an original parenting plan from you, Ms. Hanson.
Okay.
So put that together and provide it to the court. Third, typically in a case where there is some dispute like this, I'm going to appoint what's called a guardian ad litem. Has there been one appointed? Well, I guess not. This case just started. So, all right. So the way we handle that is the clerk will give us 3 names of the potential guardians. If any of you or either of you know any of them, you can mention that to me. So the names are
Twyla Corey, Keith Lawrence, and Heather Call.
so Twyla Corey, Keith Lawrence, and Heather Call. Any of you know any of those folks?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. So we usually appoint the first name. This is on a rotating basis. So that'll be Twyla Corey will be appointed the guardian in this case. She's actually on the Zoom call. Ms. Corey, maybe if you unmute yourself.
Hi there.
Would you mind giving this couple of your business phone number, and then they can contact you?
Sure. Do you want me to give it publicly or send it to them in the chat?
I don't know that I've got in the file all the information to allow you to do that. So if you've got a professional phone number that
Sure, I don't have
you
a
need
problem
the
with that.
public-
360-270-7785. And
Okay.
if their contact information is on the order appointing, I will reach out to them rather than them reaching out to me. That just makes it easier.
Okay.
Okay, I will put that order together later today then.
Thank you.
Okay. So Ms. Corey will work with both of you to do some background investigation that helps the court. And I indicated we would be back here next week. I think I want to put it over 2 weeks at this point. And so that would be, looking for my calendar. I think it's the 22nd. Take a look here. That would be March 22nd at 9 o'clock. And for today, Ms. Hanson, I'm not going to change the custody or visitation arrangement. I want to address that in 2 weeks. So I understand
Okay.
you're anxious to see Oakland. But for right now, I think I need to get the information and then make a decision 2 weeks from now. Okay. Okay. All right. Any questions, Mr. Gray?
Yes. When Tanya Hansen came to my house to serve me, her boyfriend's mother tried to kick through her door and assaulted my girlfriend.
When did that happen?
It was February 18th of 2023.
So fairly recently.
Your Honor,
Yes.
this is
Those are
Candace
false.
Abbott. I am the one that served him. Those are false statements.
All right, thank you. Mr. Gray, I'll address that again on the 22nd.
Okay. I also have a witness too,
As well as medical documentation.
as well as medical documentation.
All right, whatever you feel that I need to consider, you can file with the court prior to the 22nd so I can look at it.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Hanson, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Corey, why don't you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
All right, now we're at Tanya Hanson and Joshua Gray. I see Ms. Hanson's here.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, and Twyla Corey is here. Ms. Corey, in the file, I didn't see an order, so I did an order yesterday for you to be appointed, but obviously you know that I appointed you.
I did get that this morning, and I had a couple questions actually about it.
Okay,
So it's not indicated, none of the boxes under number 5 GAL duties are checked.
I usually check the first one is, and so that's my mistake. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Um,
and also it's not indicated whether that's private or county paid.
Right now, it would be, again, that's a mistake. I think, let me look in the file before I commit to this. All right, I believe Ms. Hanson has an order to waive fees, so her portion would be paid by the county. And I don't know that I have a same declaration from Mr. Hanson. So I'll look at that order. I may have to do an amended one, but usually I want to know everything relating to a parenting plan and then everything addressing the safety of the children.
I thought so, but I just wanted to confirm. Thank you.
Okay. Let's start, I guess, with Ms. Hanson. I have a temporary family law order that was provided to the court.
Yes.
And you indicate you'd like an emergency restraining order and then a parenting plan. I may have missed it. Was there a I see a motion for a restraining order. Let me see if one was entered here. I don't see that had been done. Are you still requesting a restraining order?
No, Your Honor.
You're not, okay. If I sign this temporary order, can I cross that part out?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're looking at then is determining the parenting plan between you and Mr. Hanson, is that right?
Yes.
Are you, do you have anything informally in place at this point between the
Not
two?
at the moment.
And let me check one other thing. So your child is Oakland?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Oakland staying with you right now?
Josh has her at the moment.
Have you seen her recently? Is she going back and forth?
He's keeping her away from me at the moment.
Okay.
Your Honor.
I'll hear from you in just a moment, okay? How long
Okay.
has that been the case, Ms. Hanson?
It's been about 2 months now.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hanson, what is your reasoning to keep Oakland away from seeing her mother?
I have emergency custody. I've attempted to send the paperwork over
Where,
through email, but it didn't go through. And I currently just got a new email and I just sent it over this morning.
who gave
And
you
also,
emergency, sir? Who gave you emergency custody?
the state of Oregon on January 26th.
Okay,
Also, she keeps quoting that I'm married to her, but I have never been married to her. I am not Mr. Hanson.
so let me pick a date here. When this was first filed was February 17th. Prior to that date, where was Oakland living?
She's been in my
With
care.
me in my custody.
Okay, Ms. Hanson, why don't you answer that first? Where was Oakland living on February?
I've always taken care of her since the day she was born. She's always been in my care.
And was that in Washington?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and then Mr. Hanson, did you file an action in Oregon?
Yes, I did. On January 26th, and I was granted emergency custody on that day.
How did Oregon have custody or jurisdiction over Oakland on that day?
I've been here for 6 months, and so has my daughter.
Okay,
That is false, Your Honor. I have proof that he was living with his ex-girlfriend in not Richfield, but Yelm area in Washington.
That is false.
sir, do you have the case number, the Oregon case number?
Yes, I did.
Will you give that to
It
me?
is 23DRO 1554.
So was that C as in cat? RO?
No, it is 23D as in dog, R as in rabbit,
Yep,
01554.
okay, got it. And what county is that?
Lane County.
In Lane County. Okay. Okay. What we have is an issue of jurisdiction in this matter. And there's a specific statute that provides that a judge from Lane County and myself need to contact each other. Both of the parties can be present at that and determine which court should have jurisdiction over this matter. And so before
Okay,
everything
Your Honor.
else, and honestly, before I enter a temporary order, we're going to have to carry out that hearing. That may take a couple weeks. And Ms. Corey, you can be part of that hearing also. My judicial assistant, who is Autumn Terry, will probably be contacting you to give you the date of the hearing and what I assume will be a Zoom link in order to attend that hearing. Okay. But when we have a jurisdiction issue, and it comes up from time to time, this isn't all that unusual, then this is the way we're going to have to resolve it. So we need to decide between Lane County and myself, whether Lane County is going to have jurisdiction over Oakland or whether Cowlitz County have jurisdiction. Okay, and again, both of you will have input into that decision. All right. So I think things are going to be on hold right now. I will set a review date down the road. But in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have to set up that hearing. Let me
Your
run my calendar. Just not, oh, here we go. I'm going to set a review at the end of April, just so we know which way this is going to go. So that will be on April 26th at 9 a.m.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. I think that's what we're going to have to do at this point. It may be helpful for me, Mr. Hanson, if you would file a copy of the order that you're referring to in the Cowlitz County case.
Okay.
And that way I'll be
How
able,
do I go about doing that?
what's that?
How do I go about doing that?
Well, you would put a page on it that has the Cowlitz County case number on it and caption. And all it has to say is Lane County Court, Lane County, Oregon Court order. And
Okay.
to the clerk's office and ask them to file it in the case. But you got to have the Cowlitz County case number on that so that
Okay.
you know where to file it. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Can I get the case number?
Yeah, I can give you the Cowlitz County case number is 23-3-00078-08.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so you should expect the court to reach out to you to schedule that hearing. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.